What's up, hyperdrivers? Today I'm checking out one of the most unique and deep cut collectibles I think that has ever been made. Seriously though, I never thought any company would ever even consider making this thing. I'm talking about Regal Robot's replica of Toht's hangar from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's right guys, in this box right here is the prop replica of the infamous hangar used by the sadistic Nazi Toht, played by Ronald Lacey. And Regal Robot went to great lengths to make this as accurate as possible, even tracking down the original screen use prop to get reference so that what you're getting here is an identical replica limited to just 500 pieces. But the story behind this prop is where it gets really interesting, and it goes way deeper than Raiders.
You'll both strap yourselves in. I'm going to make a jump to light speed.
The story behind this prop replica began in another Steven Spielberg movie, the 1979 comedy 1941. Bill Hargreaves, who would later work on Raiders and the designer of IG-88 in Empire Strikes Back, designed the hangar as part of a gag for that film. He was asked to create something that looked like a fearsome weapon, but really wasn't. The idea was that Christopher Lee, playing a German U-boat officer, would pull out this menacing torture device only for it to unfold into a simple coat hanger. Spielberg ended up cutting the gag after early screenings didn't land the joke. But fast forward to when casting began for Raiders of the Lost Ark and Christopher Lee was actually wanting to play Toht. He lobbied so hard for it that concept artist Ron Cobb even designed Toht to look like Lee in the hopes of convincing Spielberg. Ultimately, the role went to Ronald Lacey, but Spielberg got his second chance to use the coat hanger gag, resurrecting the idea from 1941. So even though Christopher Lee didn't get to play Toht, a little bit of him made it into the film. Alright, so let's get to this unboxing. So this is how your box will come from Regal Robot. It's got this sleeve covering this nice, very elegant looking box. It says Indiana Jones, Regal Robot, Toht hangar prop replica. Alright, and then it says it belongs in your museum. That's pretty cool. I like that. It says the same thing on the opposite side. And then on the back, it says Regal Robot is proud to offer this prop replica of Toht's hangar from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. This all-metal replica is limited to just 500 pieces. And then you have regalrobot.com Indiana Jones and the Disney logo. All right, so this just slides off. And this looks really good. It's got a very thick card feel to it, like a card stock. And then it looks kind of like a leather wrapping. So that's pretty cool. Indiana Jones, Regal Robot right there. Some more of the logo. All right, so pop it open, and on this side is the certificate of authenticity. Mine is stuck in the box. So certificate of authenticity, Regal Robot is proud to offer this prop replica of Toht's hangar. So it's basically the same thing it said on the back, limited to edition of 500 pieces. All right, doesn't say which one it is, but that's that. Nice. And that opens there. Wow, it got some weight to it. That is nice. And there's nothing else. And then you got the foam. It's got some nice weight to it. I really dig that. You can hear the metal clanging on it. And looks like there's no real easy way to open this, so I'm just gonna have to cut it open. Oh, actually it was easier than I expected. Go. That is so freaking cool. Unbelievable. This is so cool to see in person. You know, when I was a kid and I saw this, it was just so interesting how he turned it into a hanger. They replicated the hook like it is, so it has kind of that menacing feel, like this could be some kind of a torture weapon. The chains are made to match the exact same loops and design that are on the original prop, and the whole thing is made of metal, so it has a nice weight to it. So this is a really unique piece for sure. And at $129, this is going to be the most expensive coat hanger you have in your home. But let's be real, this ain't going in your closet. This is going in your museum or your movie collection or your Indiana Jones collection. And let me tell you, Indiana Jones fans, you need to get your hands on one of these because this is just like having like a movie relic or like a piece of history. And if you're getting this, then you're probably going to want to get your hands on the Toht bust as well. Now, if you want to hear my thoughts on this one right here, I just did a video on it. I'll make sure I'll leave a link right here for you guys to get to it. But I think these are really cool offerings from Regal Robot. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And until next time, may the force be with you.